Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna create this Instagram activity screen. This Instagram activity screen is based on the Instagram iOS application. If you want to see how I have created this Instagram home, the explore screen, the add posts, screens, then I will link the video description video link down in the description. And if you want the entire the source code, then I will also link the GitHub into the description. So let's look into the Instagram activity application activity screen. So this is my folder structure. I have placed all the screens in the screens folder, and this is the Instagram activity screen. Instagram activity screen is a stateless widget, and I have used a custom activity app bar that has a specific height of 65, and the code of Instagram app bar is something like that. It's a container that takes the height from the when it's calling. So, and it has a center widget with the text called activity. There's nothing much into it. Only thing is that if you want to create an app bar of your own, you should implement the preferred size widget, and preferred size widget should override this method. In that way you can create your own custom app bar. So I've linked that app bar into my app bar of the scaffold. After that, I have container set. The height is the entire screen. I have made a variable of screen using the media query so that I do not have to write this line again and again. So basically what I'm saying is take the entire screen that is available to it, height and width. So theme is primary color dark. So that means this dark blue color is the color I have been choosing here. So if you want to set any other color, then this is the place where you're going to be modifying. I have created a list view, and in its children I'm placing a list style over here. This week is the to display this text. I've used a list style with nothing much in it, only the text widget with a particular style to resemble with the actual iOS application. So in this activity tile, I have seen some specific tiles based on the functionality or based on the purpose of that tile. So I have made some few tile over here and put them into another widget so that I'll be able to call them whenever it is required. For example, here's follow activity tile, comment activity tile, liked on posts. In that way I have divided it. So let's look into the first tile, that is follow activity tile. It is one of the most common tile where if somebody follows you, then it will show this text, this tile, circle avatar of circular image of the user's profile image, username, his username, Instagram username in bold, and started following you. And after that, based on your follow to that person, if you have already followed that person, then it will not show this text, it will show as following. Otherwise it will show as a follow button with the follow button to follow them. So for this I have used a follow activity tile that takes a boolean value for the is followed. If you set to false, then it will show this text, otherwise it will show this text. So let's look into the follow activity tile. Follow activity tile is a list tile with the leading as circle avatar, and background image is a particular network image. Here you can put any URL you want to put, and in my code I have placed entire URL into a particular particular file where you can source them whenever you want it. So to display a text that has a bold and normal font weight, you can either use to text widget, or you can use the rich text widget. This will be useful when you are trying to display a several text style into a particular text. So here you can see a rich text takes a text parameter where you can put a text span. Text span takes the children where you can see follow username is the username, then username I have set as text style color white and font weight to bold, and rest of the started following you is in normal. Since most of the text style are in normal, then you don't have to define it once again. And this 2 days is when was the last notification arrived on your phone. So it's 2 days ago, and set gray color as white. On the trailing part, if is followed is true, then the width of that container will be 95, otherwise 85. This is to incorporate the text character. Here you can see my following. I'm missing G over here. I think it has to do with the simulator. Let me change back to the physical device. It should appear. There is some issue in it. It used to work, but I haven't been. So let's fix this issue. I think it's a good time to fix that. So if it's is followed is equal to 2, then we're going to set it to 95, else 85. So I think this is the issue over here. Here it should be 85, and here it should be 95. Let's see. Okay, that was a mistake. 95, and let's say 100. Oh yeah, we have almost fixed it. Let's give it some more space. Sorry once again. Here, see, we have said that. So if you are following them, we're gonna show the text following, so that's why we are giving a little bit extra space over here. Otherwise we will only need to display the follow text. That's why we have set the width to 85. So height is 30, and if we go down, we have done some box decoration because we want to put some radius around the container. Here if we have again used the is followed flag to display. If we are already following it, then we want to display the same color as of the background. In that way you will see the same color over here. Otherwise we are using pink. In actual application you will see the blue color. If I set to the blue color, then it won't match with the background. That's why I have set to the pink. So if it's followed, if you are following that person, we only need a border with the color of gray. Otherwise we do not need a border, because we are already giving it a special color over here that is quite visible. And inside that we are going to display a text widget based on the is followed flag. If you are following them, then we're going to display a following text, or we're going to display a follow text. I have written this code several weeks ago, but due to time constraint I was not able to make the video. That's why I'm little bit unfamiliar with the code, but you can check out the source code. I think it will be quite simple, and I don't think you will be coming here to check the entire code. You just need to see some specific stuff, then you can get into the code directly. So let's go back to the activity screen once again. So this was the is following tag. So if something is like, for example, this is a comment activity. In a particular image you have been mentioned or something, those are called comment activity. So in common activity there could be two things. Either you could be you could be mentioned on that comment, or they might have commented on your post. So this second tile is the mention tile. So it's like common activity where we are differentiating based on the is mentioned flag. If you are mentioned, then we have to display a text saying you have been mentioned. That's why we are taking this is mentioned flag. Since you are the logged in user, we are going to take the other users, the person who has mentioned you or person who has commented on the particular post. Then we want to display that username and the profile image of that user and what was the comment, and comment on which post particular comment was made. So commented on media URL. So let's check the comment activity tab. I think it will be quite similar to our first follow activity tab, but let's, for sake of it, we'll go through it once again. So it's a list tile. We are saying is 3 line equals to 2 because we are seeing this comment activity as a larger list displaying more text than the follow activity tile. So as previous follow activity tile, we're going to start with the leading element as circle avatar with a radius of 25 and the image provided to it. Inside it, we are again going to use the rich text. Rich text with the text span, and first children of the text span is the username or the user name of that person who has done this comment activity. And for this, we're going to set some bold values into it. And text, if you have this comment activity is kind of a mention, then we would like to display a text saying mention you in the comment. Otherwise it could be just a liked on your comment, right? So in that way we are displaying this. So this is a text style of white, and again we're going to use the mention. If you have been mentioned, then we need to display the username of ourselves, per person who has logged in. So in that way we are either displaying, if a particular user has mentioned us, then we would like to display, for example, you can see over here user has mentioned you in comment. Whenever you do a mention in Instagram, it will automatically take your username. So in that way we are displaying that. Here you can see that there's not much space between the actual comment and the username. So we can fix that with providing one space over here, and it's fixed. So this particular text style is blue color to display it as a hyperlink. In actual application you might need to use gesture detector over here. After that we have text span with the text comment. Alright, and the time it has been since the mention or since the activity has happened. Okay, now we need to display the actual comment. So that's why we are using a subtitle over here. Subtitle to display the particular like. Here we can see that we have used a row to display these two icons, this like button and the reply button, reply text. So we are using icon favorite border, favorite with border. Favorite border is this one. It's a heart sign with only border, no fill color inside it. In that way we have built it. So trailing is again a container that will display the particular media post over here. Next widget is the liked on widget or something. It's like the follow activity, comment activity. So we have already looked into follow activity tag and comment activity tag. See here, if we can see, its mention is false, right? Mention is false and particular comment is mentioned over here. So we can check on this activity. Another one is the whenever you put a post onto the Instagram application, people will like on your post, and to show those like activity tile we are using a liked on post tile. So here's a gray line over here that is used by that is created using the divider. If we go on liked on post, it's again a widget that returns a list tile which has a content pairing of from the left of 10 leading. If liked users image URL is greater than 1, this basically I have used this to check whether the particular image URL is present or not. We're gonna start by container with height of 50 stacked. Why we are using this is because whenever in Instagram, or if you put a particular post and it has been liked by more than one person, Instagram displays image in this way, as you can see over here. So that's why I'm checking a length over here. If we are seeing 2 or more images of the profile images of users are being sent to this list tag, it will act differently. So if the image if we are getting length greater than 1, then we're gonna do a create a container. Inside it we're gonna put a child stack. Into this child stack we're gonna use align to place 2 elements overlapping each other. So here we can say that it's top right and bottom right. So particular top left and bottom left. So it will go one this align widget will place its child element on the left side and the top of this container, and this one will place on the bottom right. And because of their radius, they will automatically overlap. If it doesn't overlap over here, you might need to tweak a little bit over here. So if we are only getting a single element, then we're gonna only use a circle avatar with a radius of 25 to display the network image. Again, it's a rich text with first text span used to display the liked usernames. For example, over here, if there are particular more than 2 people, more than 2 people are provided, then we need to display all the username in bold. That's why we are using liked and this is a formatted liked username. This is used. I have created another util application to display. If you provide a list of users, it will automatically check the length, and after that it will return a string of one big string back to the activity tile, so that a particular style can be placed for the entire list. And since it's the like activity, so we are using like your post and text span finally. So when was this activity happen? 3 days ago. And on the trailing side, we're going to display an image of the posted media. I think I have covered the entire list style that I have created. I'm hopeful that this video has helped you, but I think you should check the GitHub URL for the source code. You'll be able to learn more from here rather than this video. This video is a general guideline or my thinking process on developing it. You feel free to take those code and make modification. That's it. If you have any question or if you have any suggestion, then please do comment down below. Tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, I will try to post this page, how I created this page, the profile page. For now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.